Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome back to an episode of County Line. So this is the last pass on this field right here. And I'm just going to do it manually so that the tractor follows us. And honestly, I should probably have him on the right side so that he doesn't run into all the poles. But this is going to be the last little pass here. If you can get around that truck and the pole. Well, I should have known. It was asking too much of it. Anyways, let's get around the pole for this guy here, and then... There we go. Perfect. And this guy is almost done here. He's got like maybe a couple more passes to go. From the looks of it, yeah, just the headlands. What I'll do is just do this real quick here. This is 11. So someone was asking about how do I make the tractor go not north and south. So if you go from current vehicle position and have the starting direction of automatic, I think it was Martin in Discord. So he said the starting location as current vehicle position and starting direction as automatic. It'll decide which way is the best way to go. So as you can see, that's not really north-south, but it's the best way to go. So that's how it works now. Anyways, I need to set it up so it does 2 headlands. Or let's do 3 just to be on the safe side. And then it'll start from my current position. And if you watch here in a second, you'll see that it's starting right here. It's going around in circles there. So I'm just going to let this guy do the headlands here while I finish up that field real quick there. I thought he was going to be okay. Apparently not. I'm just going to go start it off like this and go to the next closest waypoint. There we go. Perfect. I want this one actually. I don't know why he didn't get lined up there. That is bizarre. Not sure why he wanted to go all the way back there, but that's fine. Let's see what he does now. There we go. Sometimes Courseway does some funny things. Alright, so let's finish up this field here. Go full throttle here. Which really isn't that full throttle. But, I don't know. I always prefer to drive this thing, well, in cab. That's just me. Now theoretically, what I could have done here is I could have just left this on the ground, and what would have happened with Seasons is it would have just disappeared over time, which is another option, of course. But I prefer to collect the hull up. Wow, that's really rough there. In real life, you would never do that with a forge harvester because they are expensive. But in the game, it doesn't make a difference. You don't really damage it. There was a damage mod out for a while, but it was just ridiculous. Like, you would try to lift up a pallet with pallet forks, and you damage the fork so much, or the tractor and the fork so much so that you couldn't use it anymore. So it kind of made it a little useless. There we go. Now the funny thing about this is because I'm driving, I'm just not stopping when he gets close to me. Like, kind of gets in my way, which is good for me because the tractor is able to stay beside me. But normally, if Courseway was running both on this style of field, I'm sure it would get stuck everywhere. And I chose that side, the right side specifically, just because the way this, because I'm doing the outside line here. Yeah, this is gonna get interesting here. That turn was just too sharp. That's the only way to say that. And that's where it's nice to have it on the left side, but I'm just doing it this way just because of the way I have it set up, basically. And it's I could go. No, it'd still be the same thing. Doesn't matter if I was on the. It's basically the tractor has to be on the inside, so it doesn't get stuck. Now, what you can do, though, of course, is you can stop the driver on the turn like this, and then start him again. But the problem is you got to pay attention. There it goes. But you can do that too, which is another option. There we go. Don't know why it's at 10 kilometers an hour. It's so slow. It's not very much grass here, so it really doesn't make a huge difference. Anyways, now is at 72%. Probably what will happen is that thing will be full. Well, maybe not full by the time we finish this pass, but I'll send it on its way anyways, because we do need to give some silage to our TMR mixer and go from there. I think we're going to go ahead and progress time a day ahead too. We still need some straw though, which you could buy some straw and give it to our cows as well. They've been going through a lot of straw lately, although I have fast forwarded a few days, so that never helps either. Alright, let's do the same thing we did up here. This turn's not too bad though. So sometimes if you just stop it just long enough, that can be just the ticket sometimes. So just enough for you to make the turn without running into him, and then go from there basically. Oh, that's it. 91%, it's not too bad at all. Now let's see if we can do it here again. Oh, it's not quite quick enough. Anyways, what we'll do now is turn this guy off here and send that driver home, and then put this away. We're gonna wait for the grass to grow a little bit more in the other location before we do more of this, just because the yield wasn't super great. And we do have field 7 as well, which is a whole grass field if you recall. So we need to take care of that field at some point too. Alright. Let's put this here. It's funny, I saw a couple of pictures on Instagram of tractors after a silage harvest. Oh man, they are dirty. It's all the silage, basically. Alright. Alright, that's that. This guy's going to need our help in a second here. I think our cows are okay for the time being. I haven't really progressed time since last time I recorded. Yeah, they just need a little bit of straw, it looks like. That's okay. But I do want this tractor right here, because our fermenter has already fermented a little bit of silage already. We're going to go ahead and collect some of that from this building here. Someone was asking if you could set this up so to use the... Went from a forage harvester straight to this building. Yeah, this one works that way. Oh, I like that little light there. That's neat. You can definitely set it up that way. I just set it up so it stopped. I put a wait point there, but it really didn't need it because the course play detected that it was a drop-off point. Like if I were in the tractor, no, I think it's this one. It'll say tip trigger reached. Just did right there. You can't really see it because it says New Holland Heavy Duty. There it goes. Tip trigger reached. So because it recognized this as a trigger, course play, I didn't really need to do this with course play. It would have known. Oh, there you go. Hey, I'll take that too. I didn't even do that. Now the question is, it's probably not going to drive away though. That's going to be the problem. Because it's just going to wait there for me now. It'll say, reached waiting point, or is it? Let's find out here. What's it gonna do? I'll see. Alright, let's put a little bit of silage in this. And that'll help us make some more TMR, because our cows need some TMR. There we go. It's only 20,000 liters, but it'll keep it going. Perfect. And this guy, see, he's just waiting here, so I'm just going to stop the driver because we don't need him to do anything at the moment. But I'm going to move him forward because for whatever reason, when I saved the game while the tractor was waiting on there and then started it back up, it shifted or something and then just didn't like that. Just didn't like that at all. So I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is, I suppose. So all right. There we go. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's progress time here a little bit here. They're missing a little bit of straw. Not too much, though. Let's see. How far is... just doing oh, that's it actually. That's all that needs to be done. And I got that last little piece there that we missed. And then progress time. Of course, it's not perfect, but it's getting better. Perfect. Alright. You don't need that anymore. Sometimes I just let Courseplay do the headlands because I find they do a better job of doing the headlands than I do. Or more efficient. Usually if I can do them like really well, but it just takes a long time for me to do them efficiently, so that's the general reason why I don't always do it myself. Good. Alright, I'm going to take this back to the main farm, progress time, and hopefully the temperature will be good for planting soybeans or corn. We're going to see. Actually, we're going to plant corn. We're going to need this in a second anyway, so let's go ahead and just bring this back to the main farm, top it off here, and then progress time. Yeah, I guess the only thing we really need is straw. So we're going to need to plant some barley and wheat, which I think we've already done, if I honestly had to guess. Alright. A little bit of a save there, apparently. Hope I can do this from in-cab. It's only so far it wants to go. Oh, there we go. Good. Turn that off. And there we go. Got a little bit of everything there still. Excellent. And let's progress time to the next day. Great demand at Horse for hay pellets. Yeah, we don't have hay pellets, sorry. Don't have wool either. Alright. To the morning. To dawn. Now it's just like I found that lately it's taking, oh, it's not so bad now. But it was taking quite a bit of time there, for whatever reason. Okay, so ground temperature is at 9 degrees. And we need, what is it, Alt F? No. Control F? Or Alt S. Here it is, Alt S. So it's still not, oh well, it's kind of warm enough for soybeans. Wow, pretty close. 9 degrees. 9 degrees. So we're just, our problem is that the ground temperature is not warm enough for sugarcane either, but we're not planting sugarcane on here, so. Soybeans or corn. So we need the ground temperature to come up 1 degree still. Mid-spring. It's raining. Okay. Maybe tomorrow will bring us a better, or I say a warmer day. Alright. This is the joy of the time acceleration mod. You can do stuff like this and just move to the next day real quick. Just to see what's going to happen, right? So sometimes you might get a situation where like, okay, well, is that going to do it? Is that not going to do it? But with the time acceleration mod, it makes your life a lot easier sometimes for stuff like this, where you just want to zip through something real quick and move to the next day. Now in this case, I have to be careful because if I fast forward too much time, what's going to happen is my cows are going to be out of food. So it must be changing to the last section of spring. That's why it's taking all its time here. At least it's my guess. Or I broke the system. One or the other, really. But it should be fine. Just last time the very first time I did it, yeah, see? It just takes its time for some reason. Ground temperature at 12 degrees. There we go. So we're in late spring now. Looks like it's going to be sunny all day. Let's progress time a little bit to like let's say 10 o'clock. There we go. And, oh gosh, I figure. Let's give our cows a little bit of food here. I believe I have a TMI run set up. Alright. And let's say 3 times probably might be enough. Should be fine. Let's see if this was going to work the way I want it to. I don't know why it wouldn't, but anything's possible, I suppose. It's not pretty, but it works. Perfect. Alright. Let's grab that Mass Ferguson again. Because we want to plant a little bit of corn, but what field to plant corn in? Let's see here. We have... Oh, I guess we planted just about everything already. 11's and sugar beets. 8 hasn't been planted yet. So let's go corn or sugar beets. Soybeans on 8. 7's grass already. So we just need to plant 8. Corn or... Because that'll be good for the biogas right there. And then 8... Yeah, let's do corn on that. Because if we're going to go into cows... Yeah, we'll do corn. Because if we decide to go into... to raise... Pigs, I should say. We'll need corn. What's the best way to do this? Let's see here. Guess we could just do this. Corn. It's still at the corn. The grass still hasn't gone up so much. From the looks of it, it's still kind of low. There we go. And let's head down to field 7 or 8, I should say. We could actually mow field 7 right now. Ooh, look at that. I imagine the corn won't be ready to like the very last stage of the of the fall, I suppose, but it's kind of the way it goes. All right. Oh, this hasn't been cultivated yet. Well then. In reality, it doesn't really matter, but... fertilization level on that one is... Oh, 33 needs another dose. But 8 is good to go. I could theoretically just, you know, plant right over that. But in reality, you wouldn't want to plant corn over a plowed field. Anyways, folks, it is that time again for me. My name is Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more County Line. I'll catch you guys later.